What's going on, kings and queens? It's your boy Will is Blessed, coming with another episode of the Secret Sauce Podcast, the ingredients of the underdogs. And listen, I'm telling you, man, we got some heat for you. Well, you know how my Spanish folks say fuego. You know what I'm saying? We got that fuego for you tonight. And with no further ado, man, I got the king on the line, man. KD, how you feeling, man?
Hey, highly favored, enlightened, man. I feel great. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. So real quick, man, just tell people about, what you do, you know what I'm saying, and how do you get into the space of crypto, man?
Wow, amazing. Well, first of all, my brother, I want to say thank you to you for having me here. And, not only that, but having this amazing podcast. A lot of people, you're doing this for not only us, but you're doing this for communities out there. And I really appreciate you. We built an amazing relationship and we're here today. Second of all, I want to thank God, for connecting us. God works in mysterious ways. And I say this all the time, I know a lot of people, I don't know what they believe in, but, whatever you guys believe in, you know what I'm saying, your creator, always believe in your creator, because somehow, some way he aligns you with the right people. And I also, I want to thank my team, my family that's probably watching this and hearing this out there. And yeah, man, so a little bit about me. My name is KD. I'm 26 years young. I'm originally from New York City. And, I'm just a kid like everybody that's here watching this. I come from two beautiful women, my mother and my sister, growing up. And, growing up, women, if you grew up with women and you have your mother here today and your family, right? Women are multipliers, you give them a house, what do? They create a family, right? you give them a car, they go and run errands. You give them a fridge, they'll make you food, right? So growing up with two beautiful women, I had a head start of a lot of things, right? My mother taught me, my sister taught me to really take full advantage of opportunities that were in front of me, right? Going to college, you know what I'm saying? Being that individual, being the baby of six, in a family is like, yo, okay, bet. I seen the trials and tribulations that my sister, my brothers went through. Now I get to learn from that. My mom always called me as a kid that I was a sponge. So growing up with that, growing up with multipliers, that's where I come from. I'm originally from New York, like I told you guys, big dreamer since I was a kid. And, can I go on the story? Like just.
Yeah, you good. Yeah.
Okay, let's get it. So, growing up, with the single parents, I grew up with, and, at 12 years old, I made a really big decision in my life. And, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm Dominican and I'm a minority, you feel me? So I had the wrong crowd around me. So growing up, I got into some trouble, and when I got into that trouble, it was a make it or break it moment for me. And that moment also was a make it or break it moment for my family. So things shift at 12 years old. I sat my mom down and my sister down. I was like, hey, look, what do I do for my family? What can I bring to the table? And they told me that, like, they kept it 100%. And they were like, hey, look, you're the first generation of your family here. What are you gonna do? I'm like, okay, bet. Took advantage of school, graduated from high school, the first one for my family, graduated from college, went to college, played basketball and baseball, and I graduated from there. And then right after that, I was like, yo, you know what? I graduated from college 2 years ago with a bachelor's degree in business, a master's in teaching and coaching, a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. And I had two things to pick. I was really good at sports. I could decide to just go focus on sports, but I decided to take another route. My family needed me at the time. And when they needed me, we went through some financial stuff. So all I had to do was just work, and I decided to work. I had like 3-4 jobs at the time. And when I decided just to work, man, things started really to come to me and I started understanding the system, right? I went to school for 5-6 years. I was an athlete. So if I got some athletes watching this, you guys know, you go to the best school so you could get, the playing time. You go to the best school so you could be closer to home. I did that, and right after college, I graduated. I decided to work because the sacrifice that my mother, my sister did for me, right? The time that they took to open up the door so I could be where I'm at today. I saw that and I saw the situation we was at financially. I decided to work. I became a system of the system, right? What we grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That 9-to-5 mindset. Did it. Right after that, I was like, you know what? I got tired of being part of the system. I did Uber, I did DoorDash. I had a side business of doing Chirac, posting, like painting houses and things like that. And, I was a manager at a staffing agency too. And I was like, you know what, man? I'm sick and tired of the sick and tired. And I made a decision. I looked at my talent, I looked at my worth, and I was like, you know what? I love fashion, I love clothing. I decided to open up my own clothing brand. opened up a clothing store, and things went amazing, man. I was helping my family out. Everything was good. But they say you need a mentor to teach you the way, to teach you the ropes. And I had no mentor at the time. And also, guess what? COVID happened. And when COVID happened, I don't know if you guys are hearing this, but I don't know if you guys ever had a rock bottom moment, but that was my rock bottom moment when COVID happened. COVID taught me two things, the same, and it brought me to the situation when I was 12 years old, 12 years young, when I sat down with my mother, right? It was a make it or break it moment for me. COVID taught me that nothing is promised. COVID taught me that you need to plan ahead. And also, it also taught me in business, not having a mentor, just figuring it out by myself. It taught me to really have somebody that has done it, that you can mirror and follow their footsteps. And I didn't have that, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm Dominican. I played baseball, and the Dominican kid's dream is what? Buy his mother a house in Dominican Republic and retire them. That's still my dream here until today. That dream is gonna get accomplished 2023. You feel me? But that rock bottom moment, they say at rock bottom, you find your biggest blessing. And my biggest blessing, I found it within entrepreneurship, crypto. I found it within, NFTs, metaverse, finding that space. And I found a community and I found a group of individuals, that taught me to play. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, guys, but look, they say that doors open, and the more doors that you knock on, there's one eventually that's gonna open, and that door opened for me at that time. They say you ask and y'all shall receive. I asked and I received that day, flashback now, 18 months, 19 months, almost 2 years being a full-time entrepreneur. I could tell you guys that, entrepreneurship, being part of, the 1%, as we call it, I became spiritually tapped in, you know what I'm saying? I became financially free, that I could travel whenever I want, I could book a flight whenever I want. And I'm not doing it for the flex. I'm not doing it for this. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for the people that were just out there just like me, right? That were broken, you know what I'm saying? Looking for more, you know what I mean? I was there and I had two things to do, right? And we all say that we're born looking like our parents, but we die looking like our choices. And I made a choice that day. The day that I made that choice was a good choice. I opened the door and I'm still opening doors now for people. Now I get to travel the world. I get to impact others, and I'm not doing this for the money. Like I told you guys, I'm doing this for the impact. I'm part of a community where I get to give back to others and show other entrepreneurs around the world that you could diversify your money, educating them the proper way into the crypto NFT space, trading world, metaverse now that's out, and things like that. So that's a little bit about me, man. I'm just a young kid, we call it back in New York, a young cat just living a dream, man.
Oh man, bro, I got chills, bro, man. Like,
thank you, bro.
Bro, and I told you, man, like, bro, you're gonna go far, bro, and you're gonna make so much money, bro. Like, it's gonna be so effortlessly because of your heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so, bro, I always tell people, man, if you treat people right, you'll never be broke.
Amen.
Bro. And so let's get into the good stuff, man.
Let's get into the good
We got
stuff.
into the really good stuff, but let's get into the stuff to where we can, you can help the individuals get to the next level, right? And so let's talk about, number one, what is crypto?
Okay. Well, crypto, if you guys don't know what crypto is, crypto is actually, it's a digital asset. You know what I'm saying? Crypto is the evolution of the choice. What was that?
No, you're good.
Oh, word. Crypto, is the evolution of the money, is the evolution of the world. Okay. So right now you guys are probably looking at crypto like, yo, what is crypto? Is that like trading? Is that like, what is that? Crypto is based on people. Crypto is based on communities. Okay. So the crypto space, was created, I don't know if you guys know about this famous coin named Bitcoin, right? But the Bitcoin was created, back in 2017. 2017, when Bitcoin first came out, it was like $3. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that invested back in the day in crypto and in Bitcoin, it shot it all the way up, right? So Bitcoin is based on communities, okay? So getting educated into this, crypto right now is taking over the world. It's a digital asset that you could be able to invest in and then invest into coins. You could basically have crypto banking within the space. You could actually, there's a lot of great things. And I'm gonna get into the stuff, you know what I'm saying? But that's what crypto is a digital asset.
Love it. And so you see a lot of people talking about NFTs and they have all these little 8 boards and all, right? It's like, it's so confusing, right? And so talk to the people about like NFTs and the benefits of them.
Okay, perfect. Well, an NFT, if you guys don't know what an NFT is, an NFT is a digital asset, right? That is called a non-fungible token. Okay. So it's basically an asset that, let's say right now, Will, you and I are here. Okay. And let's say we take a nice, beautiful picture. True. We post that picture, something that's called a blockchain. Okay. The blockchain is made, right? Where all the history and transactions happen for, crypto. Okay. Any crypto, any coin, things like that, any investments. Now we put this digital asset, a non-fungible token, we put it in the blockchain. Now, when we put this in the blockchain, it becomes a non-transferable. Okay. What does that mean? Now, this asset, right, is just a picture. But think about it. You have influence, Will. I have influence as well. Guess what people are going to do here with this asset, right? It reproduces over time because people want that picture. People are going to sell it. But now you being part owner of this picture, right? Guess what happens here with this picture? You can reproduce it. You can make copies of it. Now, when people buy it off you, this is an asset that you can make actually income, okay? Now, we probably saw Tory Lanez, he was the first, musician, an artist that did this, right? Tory Lanez brought an album out, right? This was like a few months back. And if you guys go look at this album right now, right, this album actually is worth, 60K plus, almost six figures, right? He threw this asset out and this asset came out, right? And in an hour, he made $1.1 million in sales. Why, right? It was just a song. It was a hit too. It was a smacker, but he actually made that in just an hour because of what? The population. And he actually caught the wave before the wave caught him. Now think about it, right? Now you have Travis Scott. Now you have Little Baby, A Boogie, and all these amazing artists that we listen to actually are looking now to put their projects, right, as a picture, as an audio, as a movie clip, as an NFT, right? Now you guys probably seen, what I'm saying, the crypto punks, right? You seen my brother, Jake's Paul brother, I forgot his name. I don't know his name, but Jake's Paul brother, he actually was one of the first person that invested in the crypto punks. Okay. Now this is sold now for $1.7 million, I believe, right now. If you guys go look at it in OpenSea, right? Go look up crypto punks. You know what I'm saying? And crypto punks are worth now $1.something million. Now you're seeing apes. Now you're seeing monkeys that are wild pictures, right? They look nice and cool, but now these pictures are worth $1.4 million. Now, I'm tapped into the NFT world like heavy, and I'm seeing, 12-year-olds, I'm seeing 9-year-olds becoming millionaires overnight because they bought this NFT at dollar cost average, right? Dollar cost average means this, okay? When you're part of a community, okay? When you're part of a community creates an NFT, okay? And first you want to let your people know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from New York, I'm from Providence too. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna do something and I'm a person of influence, I'm gonna first talk to my parents. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. That's the first play. Yo, look, I got this project coming. I want you guys to invest into this. They're probably gonna say, no, you're crazy, right? You're crazy. That's the first thing that people say. You're crazy. No, I'm good. Okay, bet, perfect, right? But we have that poor mindset. That poor mindset when we grow up is what? Passing over opportunity repetitively, right? And now when you have that rich mindset, which is residual income creates happiness, what happens? You invest in anything. It doesn't matter because you trust in my word and you know where you're going to take. Now, these Bored Apes, they come out every day, every hour. So now I see that these individuals are taking full advantage of this play, right? I have influence. I tell certain people to invest. Then I'm going to put it out into the world. When I put it out into the world, I'm already a holder, right? When you become a top holder of this play, what happens? You have multiple copies. You know exactly what to do and you invest it and then you can reflip it. And that's how you make the big bucks. And you decide, and this is the cool thing, well, if you create your own NFT, you decide how much your NFT is worth. And I'm gonna be honest, right? You have an amazing following. You're an amazing individual, brother. If you're gonna do an NFT, you're gonna put your NFT up there, the price. You gotta pay my worth. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. You can reproduce that over time. So that's the power of NFTs, and that's what an NFT is. That's why right now you see any games, any video games, and that's another nugget, right? It's just amazing of all the information that because when you buy one NFT, there's some of my friends have kids, and their kids are always on tablets, always playing games. Guess what? Behind that game, there's a coin. Behind that game, there's an NFT. Behind that game, there's assets that you need to get to keep moving on levels to the game. And guess what? This crypto space, the digital space, this is the next generation, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can definitely tell when they removed the Staples Center and put it the crypto arena. I was like, yeah, it's game over now.
It's game over now. Also, you know, I live in Miami now, bro. You know, Miami is one of the top capitals in the world, you know, when it comes into crypto space. And just seeing, you know, now, I forgot the arena, but the arena is now called, you know, the FT, what is it? The Miami Heat arena now is called, what'd you say?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't know word for word, but I definitely what you're talking
about. Yeah, bro. So, you know, being to see that, you know, and I just moved there, you know what I'm saying? I moved there the last 9 months, and just to hear, bro, like I go to place, I don't even talk to people about this, but like that's the language now there. That's the swag, you know, that's the lingo that we're talking about out there in the crypto space in Miami. You feel me? So being able to be in this space, I'm gonna be honest, bro, like I'm a creator myself, you know, when it comes to clothing brand, when it comes to, you know, designing and things like that, fashion, that's my thing, you feel me? And like, this was the cup of tea. This was like, you know, when you get that strawberry milkshake, you put the whipped cream and you put the little strawberry on the top. Yeah. That was it for me when I came here into the space. And I love it, bro. I love to educate people and put people on game, you know?
All right. So it's my last question.
Okay.
My last question. And if anybody out there that's listening right now, right? Mm-hmm. You are a beginner, right? Or let's just put it this way, fam. Let's just say you came into the game with the knowledge that you have now, with just zero money, whatever. What would be the moves that you would make in regards to the crypto space?
That's a powerful question. I like that question, by the way. So if I had zero money, right? And I'm coming and someone is introducing me to the space.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. They say your support system got you. And I'm gonna be honest, everybody here has a circle. Anybody that's watching this has a circle. We all have a family and we all have a support system. The first thing that I would do, bro, I will ask everybody around me and tell them where I'm going, because people cannot judge you for where you're at now, but people could judge you if you paint them a picture of where exactly you're gonna go. And those that believe in you will invest in you. And I'm gonna be honest, you know, when I first got started here in this space, I didn't have the money. Right, I'm gonna be honest. I was in the middle of launching a summer collection for my clothing brand when I got started here. I had actually about like 50 something boxes with me, you know, 50 something boxes that I had to do. And I actually had about, you know, a little bit amount of money to myself. Yeah. And I have business partners, and I told them, and I told my business partners what I was gonna do, and they told me no. Nah, bro, you're crazy. I'm like, hey, bro, that's cool. I called up my mom. So I was like, yo, mommy, look, I'm launching the summer collection tomorrow. I just got presented to myself an opportunity. You mind if I borrow what the amount was? It was $375 to get started. My mom said, yo, I got you. I'll pay you tomorrow, mama. Bet, cool. Boom, pay my mom right back tomorrow. Now I'm here educating my mom exactly what to do with her money. It's a 70-30% rule, you know, of what to do with her money. And now guess what? Now the conversations is different. In Thanksgiving conversation, you know how the family comes together is different now. But that's what I would do to myself, you know, if I could put myself back to where I was, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, bro, with you now, any 17-year-old that's watching this, you know, any mother, father that's hearing this right now, if you guys have your kids, if you guys have, no matter even yourself, it's not too late to get into the space. And I'm here to tell you that it's never too late to get in, but just know that we can't be passing over opportunities consecutively. We need to take chances now. And if you don't have it, it's okay. Use your resource. If your resource don't have it, look, download Uber, download DoorDash, you know, download, I want to say what else? This Instacart, there's so many ways that you guys could go out there and go be able to purchase this thing. You know what I'm saying? And invest something into it. And then if you don't want to be part of a community or pay a subscription on a monthly basis, listen, guys, I was that YouTube guy. I was that Twitter guy that was always searching, but I didn't find the right, proper way, the security way to do it. And guess what I did? I found somebody that has what I want and I follow them. And that's what I did. And be careful, not for be careful with the people that are DMing you right now on a daily basis. Like, hey, send me this, send me that. Never send people money. And if you guys are probably watching this, you probably follow me on Instagram, and I would never ask you guys for money. You know what I'm saying? People will create fake accounts to just ask you for money. But if I have to go back, bro, that's what I'll do. I'll use my resources. My resources said no, bro, that's cool. I'll hop on Uber, DoorDash, I'll rent a car, boom, get right. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way, there's a way. There's a will, there's a way.
Come on, dog, man. And so, bro, that is fire, man. Like your mom said, yo, I got you. You were like, yo, mom, I'll pay you mañana. You know what I'm saying, bro? And it's just like, boom, it took off. So quick question, bro. How has your life changed, bro? What are you able to do now because you know the information of crypto, the power of it? Like, bro, how's your life changed, bro?
My life has changed tremendously. Like, no cap, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I'm in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not talking about flashy, I'm not talking about this, but just seeing everybody around me, bro, just win. And all I gotta thank is God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was always close to God, but I wasn't this close, you know, and I don't throw that word just to throw it, but you know, when I came, and I'm gonna be honest, this community showed me that. You know, this community, you know, showed me that you got to be grateful for what you have. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for the freedom that I could be anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about the story you tell yourself, you know? And I got to thank God, bro. I got to thank God for everything that I have. And that's what changed my life. And not only that, but I wake up every single day like, who am I going to put a smile on today? And that's how I live now, bro. That's how my life changed, because there's so many people in this world that need to get educated, but they need to find the right person to follow, and they need to find the right community so they can be able to, you know, prosper and grow. And then one thing, bro, that I did, I ain't gonna lie to you, you know, I stopped listening to people. You know, they say, you know, this is one of my favorite quotes that I wrote down. You know, they say people fail in life not because of the lies that they got told, but, you know, because of the truths that they got told that they didn't decide not to believe. And I live by that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. And so my last question, and then we'll, of course, let people know where you're at. How much does it take to invest in crypto? How much can you start with, bro?
Hey, the less that you could start with, bro, like right now, you guys could go on CoinGecko, right? CoinGecko right now. CoinGecko is actually, you know, all the rankings. You know, I was an athlete growing up, you know, we always looked at our school ranking. We always looked at our rank in the state, right? So CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, you guys could go on here, and these are places where they give you the rankings of how much the coin is, right? Now, right now in the market that we're in, there's just the psychology chart. Okay, the market was just in panic mode. Okay, why was it in panic mode? Because what happened into the new year, you know, a lot of countries have changed their currency. Everything is dropping. Income taxes is coming out. So there's a lot of things going on. COVID also affected, you know, everything. And, you know, the market infatuated. But you guys could go to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and there's coins right now that's worth cents that you guys could get grandfather into these coins. And guess what happens when you get grandfather into these coins? Grandfather means that there's coins right now that are like 2 cents, 3 cents. You guys could buy $1, $2 of these coins. And guess what happens? 4 months, 5 months later, this market goes in and you have an entry here in this coin. All you need less than $5, $6, bro. I know at least you guys have like $10 in your bank accounts right now. And if you don't, you know, whenever Friday comes, you know, I learned the skill set with the community that I'm in, which is, it's called the 70-30% rule, right? Pay yourself 70%, pay yourself and invest 70% of what you're making on a weekly basis or on a daily basis, and grab 30% and pay yourself. You know, that 30% could go to, let's say I want to buy a shirt today. I'll go buy a shirt, boom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, you know, a lot of people have the misconception of like, oh, I don't have money, oh, I just live paycheck to paycheck. Let me tell you something. A regular American, right? A regular individual around the world, not just America, around the world, no matter where you come from, you make $100 a day. If you work a 9 to 5, you're making $100 a day. So what are you doing with that $100? Think about it. Now think about this. Starbucks, right? To go get a coffee in Starbucks is $7, right? $7 times 7, how much is it? Let me do the math real quick. That's $49. That $49 that you're wasting, that's 50 times 4 a month. That's $196 that you could be reinvesting into your future. Think about it. Right? I hope that didn't go over people's heads. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, one of the things that I be telling people, man, we have to stop, especially in a community, bro. We have to stop looking at investing as a liability and look at it as an asset. You feel me, bro? And so what you just gave today, bro, easily, anybody can go and run that play. Easily, if they choose to, with the right information. And like you said, you tried Google, YouTube, and they just bang your head against the wall. It makes sense to go with somebody. And so, bro, real quick before we get out of here, man, let the people know, how can they work with you? Where can they find you on social media? And then I got one last question after that.
All right, cool. So thank you. But like, again, bro, I want to give it back to you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for, you saw the shark in me, you know what I'm saying? Just from afar. And it's just a blessing to be here. But where people can follow me, you guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is King, KING .KD, which is KD5. You guys can see it there. The name is going to be, it's him. That's me. You guys can click on it. And you guys could reach out to me. I don't really give my number out, but, I'll give my number out here. It's 603-851-4344. And if you guys are going to reach out to me, just drop some 777s, because that's what we're making and that's what we're reproducing. And reach out to me, 777s, and I got you. And I already know that you heard this from Will, and we'll get you guys right.
Ooh, my dog, man. Yeah. And the last question is, it's the Secret Sauce podcast. So I always bring on, experts who are a beast in what they do. And people look at you as an underdog, but you really ain't, you know what I'm saying? And so
how you knew that? Wait, hold on. How you knew people look at me as an underdog?
Bro, I already know, bro. People like, it's just crazy, bro, the world that we live in. It's just like, you can look at somebody and people, nah, you don't know what he's talking about. All right, you keep thinking that. Thinking that, right? And so, that's all I bring on here. Experts that I know that are killing the game who are considered underdogs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because people still consider me an underdog, bro. And it is what it is. And I don't care. That's why this podcast was created, to be a voice to those, to help them amplify their voice in their business and what they're doing. And so the last question is this, fam. There's an underdog out there right now.
Yeah.
And you have an ingredient. An ingredient can be a motivation, quote to them. It can be a words of inspiration, just something on your heart that you would want to say to an underdog out there.
What will be something that I'll say to them?
Yes, sir.
It will be this. This is something that, RIP to the GOAT, Kobe Bryant, and that's the mentality that I have, everything that I touch and everything that I do is that mama mentality. You feel me? And if you're an underdog out there, this is something that I live by, and it's this from the top, this from the heart. You feel me? You don't have to be the best to be the great. You just have to be consistent. The consistency wasn't in the market. It was in your mind. And the consistency is going to make you. The consistency that you seek is all in your mind, bro. So be consistent, not just for the things that you want, not just for the things that you desire and the flashy things. There's going to be a lot of flashy things that's going to flash, but for the testimonies and the person that you're going to be after you leave. That's all, bro.
Oh, this boy came on here and give y'all the heat. And guess what? He didn't even scratch the surface. I want to let you know that. He just gave you a little bit of nuggets. He ain't scratched no surface. So you know what that means, bro. We got to bring you back on for probably like a whole hour next time. And just
let's do it. Just let me know ahead of time, bro, and I'm with it. I love this. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. I want to thank you too. And I want to, actually ask you, like, how can I get started with my podcast? This is actually a goal that I wrote down, 2 years ago. And I have a beautiful whiteboard. I don't have it here. This is one of my business partners' house. Shout out to BA. My brother BA, yeah, he's up next. He works right directly with me. I'm here in Arizona. He's a professional boxer too. So make sure you guys tap in with my brother BA. I'm gonna drop his Instagram here in the chat so you guys can follow him. But this is a dream that I had, another dream, a goal that actually you turned this goal into reality, my brother. And, you know, this is going to open up so many doors, not only for myself, but for the bridge that I'm creating right now. You feel me? And this is another avenue. And this is my first podcast ever, bro. You know, you actually were the first person that ever asked me, like, yo, let's get you on my podcast, man. And I'm grateful, bro. I'm grateful to be here. And I want to continue this. So I would love for you to teach me the ropes. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I get started with this and really share my story out there? You know, I just started this actually a month ago. It's called Belly to Belly with KD. It's for every entrepreneur that's out there. I go IG live every single morning at 10:15 Eastern. I know I'm in PT time right now, which is 7:15 PT time. And, you know, I go on there and I speak about, you know, every Monday I talk about a product that, you know, we're developing right now, and knowing a strategy of knowing how to trade, you know. And that right there is, I teach it every single Monday. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm having different entrepreneurs, you know, within my space, in all different spaces, come in and actually, you know, do a training and do things like that. But I open that up because I want to turn it into a podcast one day. And I want to open it up into a channel, you know, throw events. Like, I don't think about here. I think about the depth of vision. What's next? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, you opened that door for me, and it was a dream that I had, a goal that I had 2 years ago. And then I wrote it down again this year, and I actually accomplished it. And I want to thank you for that, bro, because this is powerful. You feel me?
Oh, I was just like, yo, you a beast at what you do. I said, I gotta get you on, period, bro. Bro, you got my number. We're gonna chop it up. I got you. That's easy, bro.
Let's do it.
That's easy, bro. I'll give you all my resources and everything, bro. I got you.
Yeah. Let's make it happen, bro. I really appreciate you. Like I said, abundance and blessings to you. And make sure you guys tap in with my brother Will, man, because, you know, Will, he's the goal with him, and the goal with all of us is, you know, to teach you how to fish, you know, so you can fish for life and not just the moment. You feel me? So I love you, Will, man. Thank you for this. And I can't wait for this to come out and drop and go out there and keep living the dream that we're doing, bro. Just keep inspiring and educating others. All right.
Let's go. All right, y'all. That is it for the Secret Sauce podcast. Listen, man, don't live just to exist. Live to be remembered. Be great because you are great. Let's get it. Let's grow. Let's be great. Peace.